Hey everyone, Coach Joe here, and I used to do a lot of, well I still do, but I used to do a lot more beach body workouts back in the day, and I was a coach for one of their programs they had, and it was a fun time, but today I just wanted to show you guys some bicep workouts you could do to really help focus on your biceps, and especially at the house. You don't really need a ton of weights for your biceps to get a good workout in. You really just want to get a good burn, really. The burn is what you want it for your biceps, and mostly pretty much any muscle. But I'm going to focus on 4 workouts today, or just moves for your biceps. And the first one is going to be just your normal bicep curl. So just like this. And you don't have to do heavy weights. I'm using 20s right now. I'll go maybe up to 35s. But what you want to do is just make sure you get a really good burn when you're doing this. The more burn you get, the better your muscles are going to be able to grow. So that's going to be your first one. And you want to keep your elbows tucked in your side, just like this, and try to keep your arms as still as possible, so you're not moving around as much. So that's number 1. That's just your normal bicep curl. The next bicep curl that's really great, and what I would do next is take your bench, if you have one, or some type of surface like this, and put your arm like this on your bench, and go on the floor so you have pretty sturdy, and put your arm out like this, and then up, just like that. And of course you do it on both sides, and so you'll switch sides like this, okay? And that's gonna isolate here. It's really gonna stretch down here. It won't be as much up here, so if you want to make sure your muscles are always under tension, you don't even have to go all the way up, maybe just right there. And you wanna stop and then come right back down. And the slower the better too, because the slower you go, the more muscle tension you're gonna have. And that's really gonna help build this muscle right here, the bicep. So that's number 2. So that's a really good one. You probably want to do at least 3 sets of those. Pick your 8, 12, 15 reps, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I like doing around 12 to 15 reps per each set. And then the next one here is gonna be, it's one of my favorite ones, and I'll just use 20s again for this. But you're gonna stand just like this. This is better done with a bar, like a bar with weights on it. But if you don't have a bar, you can do it just like this. So you're gonna have your both weights here. You tuck your elbows in like this, and then you're gonna go straight up, and you're gonna do 5 reps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then slowly bring it down, and you're gonna hold it here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna bring it back up for 5 more reps, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and then 5, and then you're gonna hold it back down here for 5 seconds. Now you're gonna do 5 rounds of this. You're not gonna drop this weight. Okay, this weight's gonna stay in your hands the whole time. So you might not be able to do as much weight with this exercise as you would others. So maybe 5 to 10 pounds lighter than most of your exercises for your biceps, bicep curls. So that's exercise number 3. Now exercise number 4 is also one of my favorites, and I think you'll really like this one a lot too. You either need a bench or maybe a stability ball, and that would be good too. But what you're gonna do is get some weights, maybe use your 20s again, or 10s or 15s or 5s, whatever you're using. And you're gonna lay back, get your weights like this. You're gonna lean back, and you're gonna have your weights just like this, like a hammer curl, right? But when you get up to the top, you're gonna curl just like that, okay? So you're gonna go like just like that. Now you can put your head back if you want to, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Usually my head's right here. I like my head up just a little bit. And this helps isolate your arm, right? So you see my arm here, it's pretty much stuck in that position. It's not swinging back and forth. So this really helps on your stability on your arms, just to make sure your arms stay in place. Because a lot of times you'll try to cheat with your arms and you'll go, you'll go up with that. You don't want to do that because this is cheating your muscle. And you want to make sure that you lift a little lighter, right, if you need to. But this is a really good one for isolation on that bicep. And the more isolation you get, the bigger your bicep's going to be and the stronger it's going to be too. Everyone wants to have their muscle to be able to pop out, right? And so, right up that little ball right there. So that's what you're going to get with those exercises that I just showed you. So if you focus on those exercises the most, you're really going to get really good results. And I've seen really good results myself, just from those exercises alone. And just remember to do, pick your own reps, but no less than 8, and don't go maybe more than 15 or so per set. And a set is just doing each exercise that many times, rest maybe for 60 seconds, do it again, rest for 60 seconds, and then do that exercise again for 60 or for those amount of reps. And then move on to your next set, whatever type of way you want to do it. That's the usual way I do mine. So just in that order I showed you today. So if you want to do that, that's great. If you want to switch it up a little bit, that's even better too. So whatever you feel better with in the most. But thanks so much for watching, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Peace.